Welcome back, guys, to the Lonely Basement. Baseball cards. There you go. Came home, pulled in the driveway, and this box was there waiting for me. It is a little eBay purchase. Very impulsive I am. I figured I'd rip it, and I had some thoughts on making mistakes. Let's start with mistakes while I rip. When I first started watching YouTube, I'd see a guy, and he'd be like, oh, here's a 1992 Bernie Williams card. And what is this guy? Does he know anything? Does he know what he's holding up? And I'd be very critical in my mind. I was very conscious not to correct people or say anything in comments. But in my mind, I'm kind of one of those people, I'm like, dude, come on, seriously. Like, don't you know what that is? You're a vintage collector and you don't know what a, T206 is from a T205? And then I started making videos, and I started looking back at my content recently just to kind of see how it looked and different things. I don't know if you guys all watch your content a lot. I know some guys don't watch it at all. I find myself watching it. I don't know what that means about me. Maybe I'm a narcissist, but I find myself watching my content, and I'm going through my content, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing? So as I rip this box open and pull out some bubble wrap, it's not about correcting mistakes. Honestly, it's not. It's about changing my mindset. So the other day, I showed this 1959 Malroche. But what did I say? I said 1969. And when I watched the video, I was like, dude, are you an idiot? I'm not going to edit these things, guys. I'm not going to go back and change them. It's not how I do. But I am well aware this is a 1969 and this is a 1959. Another video, I showed my Billy Martin auto, I think. We'll find out one day. And I said TCMA. I'm very well aware that this is a SSBC, although two of the letters are the same, and there are 4 alphabetical letters. I said the wrong thing. And then the cardinal sin, I said ready for it, I met Adam Bowman 53 at the National. So guys, I guess my point is it's made me a better content watcher. We're going to make mistakes when we do these types of live streaming of consciousness kind of videos and don't edit. And it made me be aware of it's not as easy as it looks. And maybe I need to be a little more thoughtful when people say the wrong thing. Because guess what? I know what I'm talking about sometimes. And I said the wrong thing several times. So every time you make a mistake, don't worry about it. And don't leave comments. Although no one left comments on mine, but, So what did we buy? Straight impulse buy, guys. Since it was sitting on the porch, I figured I'd make a video. And I was thinking about those mistakes because I was watching these videos and I wanted to bring it up. Kinder, gentler, lonely basement. This is a semi-box of 87 Topps. I don't even know if this is the real box. Cello packs. So this is one of those weird eBay things, guys. I was on eBay. I saw these packs. I was hunting around, and I said, let me throw this guy like a crazy lowball offer for like $1 a pack and see if he accepts it. It was more than half off of what he wanted. The guy accepted it. I wasn't expecting him to accept it. He did. I got the cards. So this box is pretty beat. This is a half a box, basically, and I got it for way less than a half a box. To add to my wax collection, and I have no idea. I'm kind of curious the condition of these. Obviously, they're not for grading or anything like that, but I like to collect wax. I've said it before, and I like to collect wax from when I was a kid. I'd like to ideally have like an 80. I have 86 wax and cello. I now have some 87 cello and a lot of loose packs. A lot of Donruss and Fleer up there. Some upper deck, but score. But I'd like to collect kind of like all the boxes from my childhood when I collected rack, cello. It's not a priority, but when I see something like this, if I can get them for real cheap, I'll buy them, and then maybe I'll glasses. Maybe then I'll so this is a Maury Wills, I believe. Turn back the clock. I thought maybe it might be Maris. It was hard to tell in the picture because he's covered up. But it looks like the Maury Wills. I believe it's the Maury Wills, although I can't see his face at all. We did get a Winfield in here, which is kind of cool. Fits right in with the theme. Somebody was collecting these for a reason. Is that Tom Browning? I don't even know. I think that might be Tom Browning, but if I'm wrong, it doesn't matter. There you go. So clearly somebody was collecting these. They like the Reds. I think, is that Dave Bergman? I can't see the name, guys, but that might be Dave Bergman. Why you would have two of those, I don't know. If I can find a Charlie Huff on the back, I'm ripping the pack. I'll tell you why. And then I'll let you go. Charlie Huff, 87 Topps. I have two sets of 87 Topps that I collated through childhood cards, and then a large pile of 87 Topps I got. And when I got back into collecting, I went through the sets. I got two complete. I worked on the third. I came up with 791 cards, missing Charlie Huff. I still had left over about 1,500 cards. I went through them one by one, 2 rows of a monster box. Went through them one by one, no Charlie Huff. I said, there's almost 2 sets worth of cards here. I have 8, 9, 10 duplicates of some of these players. Went through it a second time, no 87 Topps Charlie Huff. To complete that third set, which I have no reason to complete, but I want to because I'm psychotic. There's a Winfield. So now I have to find an 87 Topps Charlie Huff, which is basically worthless. And I refuse to pay $1 on eBay to complete the set. And no one's selling loose 87 Topps commons on eBay. I mean, at card shows. So speaking of card shows tomorrow, Sammy Thunder's going to be a fish kill. I'm probably I got to work tomorrow, but I can be there like bright and early, right at 9, and go in and say hi and take a walk around. I'm not bringing a lot of cash, like literally like a few bucks in my pocket. So I'll probably see something for like $500 I want to buy because I won't have the money on me. But maybe I'll buy a couple Yankee commons. There's an old school dealer there that sets up. He's got a lot of Yankee stuff. We'll see what Sammy's got. Maybe Sammy's got something for me. I don't think we're getting a Charlie Huff, guys. It wasn't on my mind, and then it was, and I was like, maybe there'll be a Charlie Huff on the back. I knew they weren't on the front. And Charlie Huff's easy to find as 87 Topps. Say another mistake. Because he's got a lot of years. So it's easy to look. No Charlie Huff. All right. Well, that's what I have, guys. No Charlie Huff. A whole pile, half a box of 87 Topps cellos, which I got for $1.05 a pack, I think, which, you know, that's solid, $1.05 a pack. It's a half a box. Boxes easily go for $60, $70. I don't have a box except that old beater box there, but I'll figure it out. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Maybe I'll come home with something tomorrow. We will see. Have a great night.